Don't you want a Fanta? Hey, Paul, Derek here. So I'm talking about Dark City, because basically today I did a back-to-back with Rod Rabbit, and I want to watch Dark City, so I watched Dark City, because I was up early. Stress fucks me up. I don't sleep well. And I'm sorry about the camera angle, it's a little funky, but fuck, I don't care. I want to talk about Dark City. Love this movie. If you're watching this, you've already seen Dark City, which is good, because phenomenal movie. If you haven't seen Dark City, if you're not Paul and you haven't seen Dark City, go watch Dark City. It's fucking amazing. And that's no exaggeration of the word. It's honestly it's a good movie. And one of the things I always hate about about Dark City and what happened to it was this movie came out in 1998. And about a year later, The Matrix came out. And both of them deal with the idea that the world that you know is not the world you know. But one is way more interesting than the other. I'll give you a hint which one I think is more interesting. Which one am I talking about? Dark City is way fucking better. The characters are way fucking better. The story is way fucking better. The enemies are way fucking better. Admittedly, Matrix has more action going on. Like, it's got the kung fu, it's got the really cool, like, whoa. So, with that said, yeah, Matrix does beat out Dark City in that area. And I would say Matrix is probably like, I would say it's a good introduction to the whole psychological fuckery that some of these movies do. But it's not the end-all, be-all of good movies. Dark City is fucking amazing. So, I'm not going to give a whole plot synopsis because there is a mystery here. There is a twist. There is a lot of shit going on. But I'll give you a little bit. All right. So, let's just say right now, I'm going to give a little bit of the story. I'm not going to give too much in spoilers. But you're warned. Because I might bring up a spoiler by accident. So if you really want to watch this movie, go watch it. It's worth your time. It is worth your time. It is not a scary film. A little bit. There's some moments, but mainly it's a suspense film where it's just really good. So just take my word. It's good. Go watch it. You'll enjoy it. Okay. If you liked The Matrix and you like a Tim Burton film, go watch it. You won't hate it. Okay. So with that said, movie starts up with our hero, John Murdoch. At the moment, we don't know if he's our hero, if he's whatever. He wakes up in a bathtub, and just wakes up and he finds out that there's a woman that's murdered, and he's like, "Oh shit!" And she's got spirals carved in her and all this shit. He doesn't know what the fuck's going on, and that's basically like the whole movie. Like, he wakes up, there's murder about. And he's like, fuck, what the hell happened? And not only did murder happen, but people are starting to chase after him. These long white motherfuckers. Creepy looking. Like, even though I can look at the film critically and go, wow, these fuckers are really corny, they do have some good ambiance about them. They have a presence. They have like this really, it's shitty. But the way it's done, you believe that the shittiness is done on purpose. And it is. But, I mean, like, you watch it and you're like, oh, this is shit. But it's weirdly shitty. Like, there's something off about how bad it is. And that's really the whole point. And, of course, he's being chased by the police. Inspector Frank, who's looking for him. And of course he has a wife, Emma, and like he's just trying to figure out what's going on with his life. He doesn't know what's going on. All he knows is he just woke up and he's a murderer. He doesn't know what the hell happened. He doesn't know why it happened. And in fact, in even the movie, he doesn't know who he is. He doesn't know his name is John Murdoch. He doesn't know anything about himself. He doesn't know he has a wife. He doesn't know anything. He just basically wakes up. And I'm going to say that's probably where I'm going to stop for spoilers. So if that sounded interesting, that's a synopsis. That's a synopsis right there. Go watch it. You won't be disappointed. Okay. All right. Spoiler territory. So it turns out he's fucking like the whole world is created by these fucking entities, and they do so with their mind. The oh, god damn it, I just watched the movie. I can't think of what the power is called. Oh fuck. Oh my god, that's killing me actually. Anyway, these guys have the power. They can change shit with their minds. So they're basically what they're like aliens. They're trying to figure out the secret to humanity. They're trying to figure out the secret of a soul. And so like they're okay. We'll capture humans and then we'll put them in we'll put them in this place, and then we'll change the world all the time, and we'll change their memories, and we'll see what it they're basically trying to like they're sciencing it. Like they're like, okay, well this guy was really good. What happens if we give him the memories of a murderer? Does he become a murderer? Does he lose this like all this shit? So basically that's going on. And the movie, the whole idea is that this guy, Dr. Schreiber, he can implant memories. In fact, he's the only one of the entire human race on this place that actually remembers anything to an extent. He still doesn't remember how he got there. He just remembers that he was picked up because he has his research and memories, and he's used by the aliens to do this, but he, whatever. But yeah, it's like really, really good. It's like the mystery of is just really deep. And I love the like. There's like so many good moments in there. Like he's talking to like the detective. He's like, have you noticed like you never because like the whole movie is at night. There is no sunlight until the very end. Uh, there's no sunlight anywhere, and so the detective and him they're in traffic. He's like, haven't you ever noticed like when was the last time you remember sunlight? Like when was the last time it was day? Do you remember? Because it hasn't been day for a long time. The guy and the detective, fucking what's his name? He's famous. He's actually a good actor. And he's like, of course I remember sunlight. He goes, really? And he's like trying to get to like the beach and everything, and he's like, do you know how to get there? And he's like, oh yeah. It's fucking you take the L train and this like all sorts of fuckery, mind fuckery shit. It's awesome. I'm really trying not to spoil too much because honestly, I love this movie. I mean, I spoiled enough, but I love this movie. I love everything about it. And what always pissed me off is The Matrix stole the title from this movie as a good mindfuck movie. Because this movie was good. This movie was really good. The acting was on point. The bad guys were on point. They're all called like Mr. Book, Mr. Wall, Mr. Hand. The weird names. They're weird motherfuckers. They've got these hats and trench coats and they're white and they're fucking pasty ass motherfuckers. More pasty than I am in this fucking car with the fucking window frosted over. Like, it's fucking great. It's honestly a good movie. Like it was one of those movies I was like, whoa, like one of those good movies. Let's see, what else can I talk about? Because I don't want to spoil anything. I wish I was just talking to you about it right now because that would be more fun. But like, I don't know. He's like basically he just destroys everything. Like he's just fucking wrecking. I guess I should give some sort more. So essentially, he's going through this whole mystery. He woke up. He's a murderer. Turns out that he's a part of an experiment this time. Like they do a cycle, like 12 hours. They do a cycle. Every 12 hours, everyone gets their memories changed, buildings change, and they show it in detail. They show this where like the buildings are shifting, they're changing, they're morphing, and people are just like knocked unconscious by the power. And they'll come in, they just change the memories. So, like, for instance, it shows this one couple, and they're, like, fucking poor. They're in a shitty apartment, whatever. They go unconscious because everything's changing now. They come in, and their house turns into a mansion. Like, it's a beautiful house, and they're like, in nice clothes now. come up, they implant memories, and when they wake up, they were trash when they were white trash before they fell asleep. When they wake up, they're like high class, like yes, very much. I had to fire Johnson today. Oh dear, yeah. Then that's the whole point. They're trying to figure out the secret to humanity. Because they're dying. The whole race of aliens are dying. They got to figure out what makes humans humans so that they can live. So they're just trying to figure out, because their whole idea is like, well, the human soul is in the memories, right? So if we figure out their memories, we can figure out the soul. And so John Murdoch's just basically trying to figure out everything. He's trying to figure out what to do, and he's being chased. And it's really like, there's some creepy moments. Like when one of them dies, like every one of them just like, ah! It's like, oh, data usage warning. Okay, cool. I don't need to worry about that. I'm uploading the Roger Rabbit review while I'm doing that. I don't want to go to work today, so I'm just sitting in the car and talking. I fucking love it because it's creepy, it's disturbing, and then of course you got Dr. Schreiber, who is just phenomenal, like really phenomenal. And essentially, he is rebelling against the aliens. He's like, I hate what I've done, but you're special. I knew it before I implanted the memory. You woke up. No one's ever done that before. No one's ever woken up under their control. You're special. And like, so he's just like fucking. He's trying to help out John. And the aliens are trying to chase him down. They're trying to fuck with him every way they can. So much so, like one point, they like his wife, is trying to like I don't know. It's weird, but it's really, really good. And it turns out there's other people who've also been able to kind of break the control cycle of what's going on. Like Inspector Frank goes back to him, and he's like talking. He's like, who knows anything about like this last case? And like, that was the last guy. He's a little unhinged. It's like, what do you mean? He's like, oh, he's at his apartment. You can talk to him. And he goes to the apartment. He's also drawing the spirals, and he's doing all this. He's like, don't you get it? Don't you get there's no end to this. No end. We're just going in circles, man. We're going in circles. I tried to get to the beach, and I couldn't do it. And I'm blanking on stuff. I'm tired. I'm sorry. I can't remember the name of the beach he wants to go to. It's like Shell City. I can't remember. It's pissing me off. I can't remember. But there's so much good shit in this movie. This is like, and of course, once the detective starts like actually like, okay, I'm working this stuff through. I'm working it out. Like he's captured. He has John's wife in custody, and John's wife's like, I don't know what happened, John. John's not a murderer. And Frank's like, he's a murderer. We have all the evidence on him, like in this hotel. He did it. And there's a beautiful scene where later on he's like, because he has like this accordion. And he's like, you know that accordion back there? He's like, my grandmother gave that to me when she died. Very special. I can't remember her. I honestly have no memories of her. And it's just like, it's like that. It's like mind fucks. And so I'll go to the end of the movie. Because it's cold in here and I want to get back inside. So at the end of the movie, like it's John and the detective, because the wife has had her memory like erased. And he's basically like killing the entire alien race. It's like killing them. Dead to right. And like one of them has had memories implanted into him. So one of the aliens, so that he can feel human emotions. And he's actually implanted with John's what would have been John's memories, so he could figure out where he's going. And it's like there's beautiful scenes, a showdown, and like everything's been torn apart. And he's found out that he has the ability to change everything. So he's about to change everything, And the alien comes up and he's like, you beat me. How did you do this? Like, how could you do this? You're scum. How could you? He's like, you came looking for the human soul, but you were looking for the human soul up here. That's the wrong place. You should have been looking here. And he like fucking changes the world, and it's beautiful now. And there's like sun, there's a beach. It's this beautiful movie, beautiful movie. One of my favorites. Dead nut. And if you don't like this movie, that's fine. I get it. There are some moments where it's kind of slow. But I love the mystery. I love the intrigue. I love everything about this movie, and I really hope that comes across, because this is a really beautiful movie. There's so much like this 1950s noir style mixed with like the Tim Burton creepiness factor, and just a damn good mystery to boot. Damn good mindfuckery about. So yeah, it's a really great movie, and I'm really hoping you like it. So yeah, I guess I'll just wait to see what you think about it and what your next movie is. But just remember, I gave you a good movie, or at least I hope you think it's a good movie, because I think it's a good movie. So, all right, this is bro.